Gerard to Aston Villa. What, man? It gives shivers down my spine every time I think about that. Not that one, though. Not that one. Gerard Martin from Barcelona, left back, left-sided centre-half, is linked with a move to Aston Villa. Anybody who watched the semi-final against Inter Milan will have seen those precision rockets he was sending in from deep, those crosses from deep. Absolutely brilliant. He's got a great left foot on him. Up and down, left-sided player as well. Can invert, can be hybrid, can play in a hybrid system, and could tweak a system change for Aston Villa. Unai Emery's done an interview on Sky Sports talking about how he coaches and what he does tactically, and he's spoken about how he can make those little subtle tactical tweaks. And I think if we go back to the pre-season, before we got into the Conference League, he was trialling out 3 centre-halves with Pau, Mings and Konsa. Mings has signed his new contract now as well. So could we see a little bit more of a different type of profile shifter? And I know a lot of you are typing and thinking, what about the right back? Well, this could mean that we could sign a little bit more of an attacking right back if we're playing with 3 players that are sort of staying a little bit more at home. If the left-hand sided centre-half can operate and go inverting and playing a little bit more of a central midfield area. I know some people think the idea of Pau Torres doing something like that as well. But Gerard Martin is a player that can play those progressive passes into midfield as well. It's a really exciting one, and I think it shows that there's a different type of profile shifting with a lot of these transfer rumours that we're getting at the minute as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but Gerard Martin is a player I think would be really good for Villa. The fee would be quite low as well, around 15 million. So again, can we move, say, Digne on for his wages and bring in a player and on less wages, etc. The other news is that PSR has changed slightly, that you are now allowed to sell things to yourself. So hopefully we've got a car boot sale today at Villa Park, NSWE rocking up and are selling the fan zone. They're selling statues, they're selling gates, they're selling fences, they're selling whatever they can sell to themselves to try and navigate PSR. It's important that Villa get creative here and that they're finding ways to navigate PSR other than having to sell major assets within the squad. So hopefully we're going to be able to sell something to ourselves. Can we sell the women's team to ourselves? And I think at the end of the day, if you can't beat them, join them. And that's the only way you can do it in football. You know, we hate them. We hate the way it's going. But unfortunately, that is the way of football. So drop me a follow, up the Villa.